My daughter taught me a really profound lesson. So we were in Dublin, and her record was called Whip My Hair, and it's a huge global success, and she's on tour with Justin Bieber, and it's 30,000 people, and she's performing. She's 10 years old, so I'm like the best dad in the world. I got my daughter a hit record, And she comes off stage and she says, "Daddy, that was great. Thank you. I'm ready to go home now." You can't go home, sweetie. You can't. No, we're on tour. She said, "I know, Daddy, but I'm done." Well, you can't be done, sweetie. You can't. And then she paused for a second and she said, "But I had fun. I'm finished." Okay, well, you got 3 weeks left, baby. You can be finished after you finish. She says, "So Daddy, it doesn't matter that I'm done?" And I say, "Yes, sweetie, it really matters. It matters a lot. Now get some sleep because you got a show tomorrow." So she goes upstairs, she goes to sleep. A regular night, we wake up, the show the next night is in London, and she comes downstairs and her head is shaved bald. She shaved her head bald while her hit record Whip My Hair and I looked at her and she said, "Okay, Daddy, I'm ready." And I'm like, and I looked at her and I said, "Sweetie, I get it." I said, "Got it. We're going home."
Good work is useful, interesting, compelling, share-worthy. It makes people react. It makes people feel something, right? Use a definition like that to define what good work is. Because here's the problem. As the market has expanded, we have too many clients and too many agencies that have simply and quite mindlessly pursued a goal of just more, right? A quantity game of content. And in a marketplace with so much content, the last stat I read is that the average US consumer is exposed to 6,000 brand images every day. So if that's the case, more cannot be a strategy. Our clients too often are force-fitting themselves into a conversation, inviting themselves into a conversation where they don't belong, where there's nothing material that they can contribute, where it's not useful, where it's not interesting, where it's not compelling, where it's not share-worthy. And that ultimately just becomes noise. So the goal for all of us, the standard we have to hold ourselves accountable to, is more good. Not just more good.
Defy the ideas that were set before you, but be respectful and mindful of the people who have done things to give you a guiding light, who blazed a trail. And in that process, I mean, if you find a mentor, a great mentor, that's the first key. You have to find a mentor. You have to find something or someone to aim at. And from their hard work, from their the integrity of what they built, allow it to fuel you. And then eventually, you'll make it. That is hustle. Hustle is, moving and defying the ideas that are there. It's like, I have no idea of what I'm doing or whether it's gonna work, but I have to hustle. I gotta make it happen. I believe it, and if I believe it more than anyone else, it's gotta happen. Mm-hmm. If I continue to push with my vision, eventually somebody other than myself is gonna make it, is gonna believe in it. It only takes one star to light the entire universe.
I've been thinking a lot about the speed and the spectacle in today's fashion industry because they seem to mirror stresses in other creative fields. I don't consider myself creator. I think of myself more as a first responder to other people's interesting ideas. But because of the wide-ranging work that we do at Condé Nast, I'm in contact with a number of other worlds: entertainment, theater, tech, sports, and even politics. Not traditionally a creative industry, but in America, it's currently being dominated by people with very active imaginations. And I hear the same anxieties over and over again. Everything is too fast. Everything is too precarious. We have more access than ever to the people we're trying to reach thanks to social media and mobile technology, and more information than we know what to do with thanks to the revolution in data. How to address this, how to engage audiences, and at the same time keep our work relevant and original is the part of the puzzle we are all trying to solve.